What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So before I get into this video, I want to give a big shout out to yet another one of my subscribers who showed love today. Much respect to Gary Benson for the $8 donation via the PayPal. He says, content has been fire, Mike. Appreciate the effort you put in. Much respect to Gary Benson for showing love. I try to do my best. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, cover a lot of these different topics that you guys are interested in. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I think that we in the LDBC, the Lions Den boxing community / Lions Den basketball community, we're trying to do the very best that we can to counter a lot of the bullshit that you see in the mainstream sports media. So salute to you, Gary, for once again showing love to the channel. And I want to salute everybody that comes through here and support us. You know what I'm saying? So I'll put a link to the article that I'm referencing. It's a New York Post article that shows that James Harden, in the midst of his team's nearly 30-point the beatdown they received at the hands of the Brooklyn Nets, well, James Harden did what he always does. He goes out and party. You know, maybe that's a stress reliever for James, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He was partying allegedly with his friends Travis Scott and Little Baby. That's what James Harden does. Look, I have a subscriber of mine who is also a bouncer. Okay, he's a bouncer in a particular club in Philly, and he has seen Ben Simmons, and he knows there ain't shit wrong with Ben Simmons. He's seen him dancing, moving around, um, no apparent back issues, doesn't appear to have any real significant issues. He said that he saw James Harden, I mean, absolutely living it up. Okay, I mean, James Harden parties hard, man. Okay, he is definitely in that lifestyle. And this is, look, I'm gonna say this: there's nothing wrong with partying. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem is, I have a hard time seeing how someone can be an elite basketball player and at the same time be a leader and do that. Now, look, people like to bring up Dennis Rodman. Okay, Dennis Rodman was a freak of nature, though. Like, Dennis Rodman did what he did, but the motherfucker was, first of all, in phenomenal conditioning, freakish levels of energy. But Dennis was never a leader. You know what I'm saying? Dennis was a big part of that team. He was an integral part of those Bulls teams and those Pistons teams, but he was never the leader. James Harden is supposed to be a leader of the Sixers, and he's aging, and he doesn't take care of himself the same way that Dennis Rodman did. At the end of the day, man, I mean, look, it's just, you can do what you want to do. You can party, but it does present this image of a player who is not as committed to winning as you would like a star player to be committed. You would see be committed to that aspect. He's out there more interested in seeing a big ass shaking his face and putting, tips and thongs, and he shows more of a proclivity to knocking back shots or knocking down shots in a fucking club than he is on the court. So, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, he can do what he want to do. That's his life. He can party it up. He can do that. Gronk did it. You know what I'm saying? Gronk, but Gronk also performed out there at a high level, and he wasn't a choke artist, not consistently, right? So if you're out there performing or overperforming, you can do that shit. When you're Dennis Rodman and you lead the league in rebounding for 7 years in a fucking row, and you're a 5-time NBA champion, and you are a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year award winner, you can go out and do all that shit. But when you're a perennial choke artist, you're gonna get criticized. That's just how it is, right? That's what people tell about Russell Westbrook. And I hate to keep bringing it back to Russ, but people say, hey, man, Mike, you keep trying to defend Russ. All you gotta do is play better. Well, James Harden getting picked on. All he gotta do is stop being a choke artist. So this is what Philly wanted. This is what Joel Embiid wanted. And this is what they're gonna get.